This is the Stereosis.
Sharia law to be implemented in southwest Nigeria has been causing a lot of debate. So what is Sharia law? Sharia law is a legal system derived from Quran. Now, the hadith, the sayings, and the actions of Prophet Muhammad. There's another part of it also called the consensus of the scholars, the analogical reasonings. It serves as a moral framework governing some aspects of a Muslim faithful, including worship, family matters, business, and criminal justice. Now, there are a lot of Muslims in the southwest Nigeria. There are a lot of Christians. According to some reports, there are about 27 million Christians and around 23 million Muslims in the southwest. And the big problem comes from a society having multicultural and multi-religious setting like the southwest. Now, some people believe that the Muslims have their rights of worship, and the Sharia court does not actually apply to the non-Muslims. But, you know, there are a lot of problems with the southwest pertaining this Sharia court. Because if you implement Sharia court in southwest, there are a lot of interfaith, if you stay in southwest for interfaith marriages, and you know, most of the Sharia or the Muslim laws forbid a woman, that's a Muslim woman getting married to a Christian man, and also, but they allow like a Muslim faithful who is a male to get married to like a Christian woman who will later convert. That is allowed. And the other one is not allowed. Secondly, is the issue of inheritance. If you marry a non-Muslim and the person refuses to convert, or in the process of both of you are Muslim and one person changes to another religion, the person is not entitled to your property as a father. So there are a lot of things here in terms of like marriage when there's a divorce. Now think about what's going to happen when there's a divorce between two couples who are of different religion. Like the man is a Muslim and the woman is a Christian. Definitely, the woman may not agree to go to the Islamic, which is Sharia court. Now, this is going to be a very big problem. Then, in terms of the blasphemy, the apostasy, that's when somebody converts, you may not be entitled to the man's inheritance. Now, culturally, in the southwest, it's going to be a very big problem. And then, imagine somebody taking to Sharia court, especially like when it comes to the issue of inheritance, because this has happened to us in one of our clans in the southeast, where the person, the children left Islam to Christianity, and the man said he won't give them his land, and the children took the case to our Umunna, which is the clan, and the clan revoked the land from the man and gave it to the children. So there are cultural issues to this. There are also the religious issues to it. Now, I'm just saying, like in the South, it's going to be a very big problem when here, inheritance, the father gives the inheritance to the children. Whether you're a Christian or Muslim, regardless of any religion, you're entitled to your father's property. Anything that is left when he's gone, either by will or any other thing, you get to get something out of it. But in Islam, once you leave your father's religion, you're not entitled to his property or anything he's going to give to you. Then the issue of marriage, that when there's a divorce now, what happens to the child? Because there are reports, there are other studies that in most of the places where you have this multi-religious system, that most of the Islamic courts rule in favor of the partner who is a Muslim taking custody of the child because of the Muslim upbringing the person will get out of that. So it's going to be a very big problem for some people who are advocating for that. The Muslims do not have that majority to actually have Sharia courts in the southwest, because maybe after southwest they'll move to another region where they have present. Now, if we also try to create Christian courts also, how is it going to be? We'll have Christian courts. We're going to have the courts for the African traditional worshippers. We'll have the courts for the Sharia law. It's going to be a very big problem. This is a recipe for anarchy. And a lot of the Muslims in the Southwest want it. Some of the Muslims in the Southwest don't actually want it. So there's no consensus to that also in the Southwest. Nigeria is a secular nation. And Nigeria has a very peculiar population composition. I've said this before, that Nigeria working is going to be an illusion. Nigeria has 50-50 population of Christian and Muslim. Nigeria is the only country with that kind of population. And I've not seen any country with multi-ethnic, multi-religious, a multicultural society. I don't see any country that is working like that. What normally have is majority Christian or majority Muslim. Then maybe it will be an Islamic state or even a secular state. But here we're having Christian and Muslim 50-50%. Now let's see what happens. I know it's going to be a long fight for them, because these guys went to Supreme Court in the Southwest to allow the female gender wear hijab to schools in the Southwest. And I think they got away with it. So this is another case where even if they stop them, they will still go all the way to Supreme Court. It's going to be a long battle to this, and they may have their way. So let's see what happens from here.